Hello there. Today we're introducing the new Garmin Surround View system, and I've got one of the head designers from Garmin US, Kurt Bergstrom, with me. Kurt, g'day mate.
Good day.
Mate, tell me about the actual eye view of this system and what does it allow to do and the primary focus.
So when we started this system, the customer was customer driven. In your car today, you have a system that provides 360-degree image around the car. We wanted to bring that same technology into the marine industry. So what we've designed is a camera system. It takes 6 cameras and we position them around the boat to provide the captain of the vessel a full panoramic view around the boat.
Mate, tell me about the wear and tear, because when we're talking big boats, you're going to come in hard on some docks, you're going to have wind, you're going to have current, you're going to have all nature's facets pushing onto you. How have you tested the product?
Absolutely, absolutely. So when we sat down to design this, we looked at how this product was going to be used and what vessels it were going to be used on. And it's very common for a 80-foot boat to be coming in and go up against a piling that's 12, 14 inches in diameter at even close to 20 to 25 knots. So this system is 316 stainless. It's designed around those type of loads. It even is spring-loaded to absorb the impact of coming into a dock or a piling.
Tell me also about the view. Now this is quite incredible for such a small islet. We can see 180 degrees up and down, and how is it all stitched together?
Oh, so this is great. So with 6 cameras, we can handle anything from a 26-foot boat all the way up to a 90-foot boat, and we're looking beyond that, utilizing even more cameras. So the field of view of the camera is 180 degrees left and right, and it actually goes up and down, so 90 degrees, so we can look straight down at the water and then also up. And then we strategically position the cameras around the boat, looking at the field of view so that we know that they overlap, and then using our software that's integrated into the system, we can slice those images up and create a full 360-degree image.
And installation?
Installation was a primary focus of our design. We want it to be very easy for the boat builder to be able to repeatedly install this system in the boat. It's a matter of setting up the targets around the outside of the boat and going through a 10-minute calibration process utilizing the Garmin screens on the boat. You know, some of the most stressful times of operating a boat is when you're coming in and around docks. And if we can make that time more relaxing, it makes the time on the water more enjoyable. It makes the cost of buying the boat less stressful.
So Jay, tell us about the setup of the Surround View system.
Yeah, so the whole installation process is quite simple. The main one you want to get right is establishing the center line of the vessel, which we can see with a couple of plumb bobs here we put in place. Once we establish that center line, from there we can create the grid where we place the targets around.
Obviously the grid's going to be an area where the captain can't see, so that's where the cameras come into view and obviously come into play.
Correct. So
when they do come into the dock, that they can understand, because that bird's eye view looking down 360 around a boat, that's what you need to set up with those grids.
Absolutely, which is why the grid setup is so important, because we want to get those target placements correct. And when we do the camera calibrations, that's where we set up for that blind spot that the captain can't necessarily see. So we have the 6 cameras around the whole boat. We have coax cables running from each camera up to a black box, and then that black box plugs into the screens up in the helm.
So the head unit has the display on there for you, no matter what size head unit it will come into, obviously into the captain's.
Correct. Any Garmin screen that black box will plug into, and you'll have the whole surround view system on your screens.
As Junior discussed, creating a process that's simple to install was a key feature for our design. By simply drilling a 57mm hole in the boat, we simply insert the camera into the hole. There's integrated LED lighting in the camera that as you view the light, when it goes solid, you know that it's positioned properly. So what that means for the installer is he doesn't have to use tape measures, he doesn't have to use a level. With the integrated system, as soon as that light is solid, he knows that he can just simply attach it to the boat.
So now, as mentioned, we've got the cameras all in place, we've got the targets in place as well. So now we're going to calibrate those cameras that we've installed. So up here on the system, we'll go into regenerate profile. And as you can see, it brings up the targets that we've placed around the boat, and you can see that camera image here. So each camera has to be calibrated to the targets on the left and on the right. Here you can see the little find box, which helps you locate the targets. And as you can see here, we've picked up one of the targets. Now all we do is move the crosshair and center that with the target as best we can. And then we move to the next target, and as you can see, it moves and shows you which target you're now calibrating, and we do the same process. Center up the crosshair, right a little bit, next target, and that's the whole process, and you go around the whole boat.